thing.
Oh, see, I thought of Gravity Falls.
Oh, also, yeah.
Dipper.
Yeah.
When he's talking to himself. Like a copy of himself.
Whoa! Hey, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Paula.
I'm Kat.
We're getting fracked today. I didn't put the sign up, but we'll just do
That's
it. But
okay.
our comfort,
Y'all
our
know
emotional
it
support
exists.
animals are back there. The otter and the
I know, sometimes
bear,
I'm
so.
like, they're so far away.
And the stuffed mouse I've had since kindergarten.
Oh,
happens to be back there right now.
I have one little stuffed animal from when I was a baby. It's like a little rattle stuffed animal. Well, and it's a little clown. It's this little creepy clown.
Aww.
And I love it. It was all there from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was.
It was all there.
I see how you were created now.
Yeah.
Actually.
I spent a short time afraid of clowns.
Mm.
And then I
Then
don't know how much
embraced
I talk about this online, but it's like people know. I used to
You're,
rep the clown
You used to rep the clown?
of the Juggalos.
Oh!
Insane clown posse. That was when I rediscovered the clown world.
Yes.
And my little sad, angsty, need community self found a bunch of weirdos and fell back into clowncore.
Good old clowncore.
Good old clowncore.
You know what?
Now I've stumbled into like the real me, which is just like an actual clown.
I have to admit something. I love cottagecore.
Yes.
I don't like that it sometimes, if you delve too far into that community, you get into real, like, trad wife stuff. Like, I'm not about that, but I do love, like, the fashion of
It's so
all
cute.
of that stuff. And, like...
It's really cute.
Boy. Yeah, I'll dress up as Hansel and Gretel, like, every day if it was appropriate.
If I could have the space in my closet and to afford it, oh my gosh. This thing is, I'm never, it's like, people are like, this is what I only like to, I'm like, I want to wear it all.
There's a variety
I want
of
to
things
wear
I
it
enjoy,
all.
yes.
I want to look like I'm from the Renaissance. I want to be in cottagecore. I want to be a goth kid. I want to, like, I just love it.
Yeah.
That's why I love fashion.
I know, because you can, like, change it up. You know what's
We
really
always
fashionable
do this.
these
We
days?
always do this on Battlestar Galactica. We're like,
Are we
blah,
stalling?
blah, 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 blah.
Um,
These sweet little things that we love. And boop, boop.
It's so fashionable to watch a show
That you're
from
here
the
to
2000s
watch.
that's over 10 years old.
Like, over 10, yeah, like close to 20. At this point, we're like 2007, I think.
We are in 2007. Yeah, I am just graduating college.
I am
Actually, if this aired in March of 2007, I'm a couple months away from graduating.
I was going
like, what, a
into
sophomore?
high school.
You were went into high school.
Yeah, because
Hostel? Was it hostel for you in high school?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because 2007 to 2008, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Because I graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
Which I was like, a bunch of my friends were like, 2011.
Mine's really funny. So I graduated high school in 2003. I should go get the sweatshirt. I still have my, like, senior sweatshirt.
Oh, God.
And because of the font they used for, like, seniors, like, Senior Bulldogs 2003, it just looks like it says boob.
Sometimes they don't think that stuff over, and
we're
it's
all
so
like,
fun. You're like,
"How
yeah, I
does it
love
boob?"
that sweater. I love it.
It is such a comfortable sweatshirt, though, and I wore it all the time, and I
And you
still
still
own
have
it for
it.
a reason. It's so comfy.
And hey, boob.
Why not? I mean,
Why
yes,
not?
I guess. So that's funny. That's a fun thing about graduating high school in 2003. Any other 2003 high school grads out there that also suffered with this? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah,
in the
did you also
comments
have to
below.
deal with boob? Like,
They're all like,
That's just
I
what it
wasn't
looked
cool
like.
enough to have any boobs to deal with.
that's such
Zing!
a good joke.
Got him.
Do you need some aloe over that bird? Oh.
All right, we have to watch
Tallest
Battlestar
roll
Galactica
bars.
now. All right. We'll
Okay,
watch
we're gonna
the show.
do it.
It's called Maelstrom.
Maelstrom. That we're putting it off. We have to have fun somewhere in this God's forsaken reaction, right?
Yeah. I think she's got like poetry on the wall and stuff too. Oh,
Like, what
she's
does it
painting
say?
over it in her dream. Interesting. Ew. Ew! Ugh, what a horrible nightmare.
I don't like it.
I wish you never would have shown me that picture of that Frakked mandala every goddamn night.
Oh my gosh. Awful.
Psychiatrist. Boarding can Vale. We've made an appointment for Hera. Maybe we should think about
You should
seeing her.
all go.
Yeah, what?
You
There's
should
a psychiatrist?
all go.
Sometimes you have to
Yeah, you might
have
want to check out that Oracle.
been fracked up.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Like little baby her? This is, though, this was still made in a time where it was still very, like, the thought of going to therapy was not
atrocious.
as accepted as it is now. Now we're like, I go to therapy. And then people are like, I don't want to go to a shrink. I'm not crazy. You know, like, even in this time, 2007, these were not, yeah. So much 20 years ago. Jeez Louise.
Take it. It's yours.
This is not the same Oracle.
I think, did the other one die?
Oh, maybe so.
She looks a little bit like Ashley Johnson.
She does have, yes. She's like, oh, for me, a cross between Ashley Johnson and Saoirse Ronan. She's
I
definitely
can't
got.
think of who Saoirse Ronan is right now. I wish I was better at names.
About the Cylon.
Ooh,
The one who held you captive on New Caprica.
don't know these things about me.
So creepy. How do
No.
they
The
know?
truth about you.
No, don't know so much about me.
About your destiny. You know, you were born to a woman who believed suffering was good for the soul, so you suffered.
Oh, shit.
A testament to pain. You want to believe
Exactly
it
what
because
he said.
it means to your bad luck. Somebody told you what the Yeoman said to me.
Who?
Who?
Who would have told?
Did you ever tell anyone about
Oh, that she's just like
Crying.
crying.
Your mother was trying to teach you something else.
What?
You don't know crap about my mother.
I think I know everything.
Leoben does.
Oh, I hate it.
He's coming for you.
This is
So-
supposed to be This is supposed to be helpful, and instead you're just
You
being
can't stop him.
creepy.
He will show you the way.
You know, I hate to say this, but that whack job Oracle, she's got a point. Your mother fracked up your head long before Leoben ever got to you.
She told me that I was different, that I needed to be a warrior like her.
Split your head open with a broomstick handle because you didn't make your bed?
During the first Cylon War, she was stationed with the 1st Marines on Midra.
So she was also a
This
soldier.
phobia of insects for the rest of her life.
Ooh.
And I buy a bunch of rubber bugs
Jeez
and I slip
Louise.
into her closet, trying to smash them with her shoes. But that's just making them bounce around even more.
Jeez.
She grabbed my hand, held it in the door jamb, and slammed the door. It was worth it, though.
Jeez Louise. You're so fucked up. Ooh. Is that a Cylon
no.
Raider?
Let's go Starbucks showtime.
Say again, I lost you in the clouds!
Oof. That's rough.
That's scary.
Starbuck, what the fuck are you doing? You can't act this way. The mandala. Did she hallucinate it? Or have like a vision that led her here?
I think they see the storm. Maybe, I don't know.
She thinks she sees a raider for Holy crap.
She stays on course, the atmospheric density will keep her from reaching orbit again.
Starbuck, what are you doing?
You have to follow orders, maybe?
Come in.
Oh.
Using just her name, yeah. Here she comes. My goodness me. Where's Hot Dog?
That's terrible.
I felt the impact. Damn Viper felt like I hit a brick wall.
It wasn't really there.
Oh boy.
What are you? Yeah,
God
nothing's
damn it,
there.
it has to be there. Run it again.
Oh my gosh.
Watched it twice already. Then this isn't my gun camera film. No one else pulled the trigger all day. It was there.
Oh.
Gonna ground her?
Oof.
Even screwed up, she's still the best Viper driver I've got.
Eesh.
Unfortunately.
Everyone gets rattled sometimes. Bullets start to fly. Can she handle it?
So where do you want to go when you bite the big one? I want to go right there next to Kat. Royal pain in the ass, but a hell of a stick to have on your wing.
You can put me right here. Next to Duck and Nora.
Oh.
Okay, so whoever croaks first, the other one makes sure that the picture goes in the right place. Deal?
And what if that doesn't happen? What if you have to deal with living, huh?
Show what the old man have to say on my combat report.
Well, I say I trust your eyes over Dratus any day of the week.
Sure you don't think I'm nuts?
I didn't say that. You're a raving lunatic. After what that son of a bitch you threw on your Capricat.
So the storm was there, but she was imagining the
seeing,
colors.
yes.
Oof. I like when they can be like that with one another.
Yeah.
Starbucks?
Have something for you. I thought that it would be a nice figurehead for your model ship.
Oh.
Goddess of the Dawn.
Yeah. She brings the morning star in a fair wind.
Thank you.
Aww.
You all right, Captain?
Really needs to sleep.
Oof. Oof. I don't want to see it. It's like, you have to stop painting this. Yeah, she looks tired. She's starting to look like Cat on stems, honestly.
She's just sitting there. You talk to her.
You talk to her.
You know it's not going to go well if I try to do it. Like,
Everyone gets rattled. Even the best.
I'm not going back out there. I don't trust myself.
So trust me. I'll fly your wing.
The CAG flying my number 2.
Whatever it takes.
There was a moment
That
where I'm
look-
like, that's a I'm about to kiss you potentially look. Like there's,
you could
there's
see
just
him looking into both eyes.
The length of time, like they.
How are things with you and D?
Yep.
I'm happy for you. It's funny though, after all we've been through, we are right back where we started.
Literally what you and I said.
You're CAG, and I am your hotshot problem pilot. I guess that's all we'll ever be now, huh?
Oof.
Another 30 minutes and we head back to the farm.
Damn it.
Apollo, one turkey!
She saw it, but does he see it?
Starbuck report!
Can
Just
you respond,
talk
please?
back.
Can you respond, please? Like I said, I trust you. Can you like talk to me?
Help, like, make that a reality?
Oh.
Oh, you guys.
Fucking leave in.
Oh.
His face makes me want to throw up.
Because he's disgusting.
It's about your destiny.
I write my own destiny.
Is this just a dream, or is he somehow really talking to her?
Head Leoben? I don't want it.
You feel its pull. You want to fly into it. You want to cross over.
Well, what does that mean?
You want to
Afraid of what a
that you're a
fracking cloud.
Cylon.
Of the unknown. Death. All of your high wire stunts have been an act. You skip to the edge of the abyss, then dance away again. But you never really conquered your fear.
Don't listen to this dickhole.
All of this has happened before. And will happen again.
The freaking ghost of Christmas past here.
Taking you on this little journey.
It's hard to believe it's only 6 years ago.
Only 6 years.
You look so much younger.
Fuck you.
First person in the family to become an officer.
What is the world coming to?
Kara, they tell me that you're the best natural pilot they've ever seen.
Thank you.
First time I got in that cockpit, I just felt like I belonged.
And still, you only graduated 16th in your class.
She's such a jerk.
16th out of 117 cadets, Mama.
Why are you proud of that? You should have been #1. You're undisciplined, you have no respect for authority.
Your business.
Maybe
wonder
you
why.
gave me some issues with authority, Mom.
The authority I had in my life
That here in
beat
my
me.
gut, and I am not going to let you piss that away.
You don't get to have any say.
Look, I am sorry as hell that you never made officer, but I will not make up for it all. I can't.
Yeah, because you're a quitter.
I mean, I'm an officer, so I don't know how that's quitting.
How that's
but
quitting.
okay.
I graduated.
Yeah, she
I did it. I
sucks.
followed through.
Hey, put that down. Don't touch that. There's nothing to do. It's metastasized.
Just keep smoking.
Yep.
Game is over.
Because that's all it is. It's just projection.
Yes. Yes, when you're that vociferous towards someone, 100% it's just projection.
Oh, don't burn her with the cigarette. Okay.
What's your pity? You have to find another way to motivate your ass. I'm not going to be around to do it any longer.
You suck, lady. Man, there's so many shitty people in this. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna walk out that door every fracking miserable day you have left and know that I am never gonna come back to it again.
Kara!
You kept running, didn't you? For blocks.
Woof.
Waited here. 5 weeks. Hoping you'd come back. She died alone.
Well,
It's not.
that is not Starbucks' responsibility.
It's not too late.
Look at her looking over all your accomplishments because she actually loved you all the time. No, she treated you like shit. And people are complicated. You don't have to justify away some good intention in her. She treated you badly.
And refuses to acknowledge it.
I can't believe you kept all this.
Everything.
All right.
Oh, great.
Okay, I mean, it would have been nice if you'd been nice to me. If you had, like, shown me love at some point. Actually, like, shown me that love would have been cool.
You know that thing that you were trying to prepare me for? I don't know if I can do it.
No, yes, you can. You're my daughter.
Am I supposed to, like, feel something about this? Because it's just fucking dumb. She doesn't get to...
I mean, this is abuse. Like, this is...
Yeah.
Parental abuse.
I guess if you don't have moments of them showing some drip of love, then there's no reason for you to come back. Yeah, I mean, I get people are complicated, and people's motivations for things are complicated, but, like, fuck. Okay, Mr. Cylon, who can't die.
You're free now to become who you really are.
And I needed both of these abusive people in my life to help me see it. No. No.
You're not Leoben.
Never said I was. I'm here to prepare you to pass through the next storm.
Is she gonna die now so she can become a Cylon and, like, wake up in the Cylon ship?
I'm trying to get a fix on you. Kara!
I'm not afraid anymore.
Don't die.
Say again?
I'm so angry. Don't die. This is stupid.
Come on, Lee, get her out of there.
You can be not afraid of death and still not die. You know what I'm saying? Like, does he see the Cylon?
Lee,
Don't do this.
I'll see you on the other side.
No. This is so stupid.
Damn it, Kara!
Just let me go.
If she dies right now, this is so fucking stupid.
Lee, you have her in sight. Can you see her?
Yeah, I just watched her fracking blow up.
She went in.
He's gonna blame himself because he told her to fly.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking, I'm fucking pissed off. What a dumb fucking storyline.
We're sending in the search and rescue birds right now.
No, Dad, it's no use. Her ship's in pieces.
He said dad on the...
Yeah.
This is so genuinely, this is so stupid.
I know it's gonna come it's gonna come back around to this destiny thing and like...
Why the fuck does she need to fucking kill herself? It's fucking idiotic.
Because she's one of the final 5. I can't see him cry. I don't like that they did it in the way where it's like
So fucking...
it's like to have two of her
Your
abusers
guided you toward the fact that suicide is okay? I'm sorry. That is fucking bullshit. This whole storyline of this episode was dumb. It makes me angry. And I don't like it. I think it was a bad choice. I don't care what comes after. I don't think I will ever look back at this and be like, yeah, that was justified. I do think they're like, yeah, she's probably a fucking Cylon. She's one of the final 5. Fine. I bet that I've thought that for a while, and if that's true, then fine.
Then
but like,
fine.
This was not the way to do it.
Like,
it's dumb. You don't get to justify the behavior of 2 abusive pieces of shit so that she can feel at peace and be okay with killing herself. No, that's stupid. That's all I have to say about that. I'm angry. I'm fucking furious at the writers for this.
It just feels low. Like, it just feels...
Like, what the fuck?
It feels like a cheap shot.
Like, yeah, like, kill her in any other way. Literally any other way. But for her to be like, no,
saving somebody,
it's okay.
or because of her... I don't know.
Like, I'm okay. I'm at peace with death now. That don't mean you have to die. Fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's the most... Sorry. It makes me angry.
Yeah, I think that's understandable. I think it's... I just really think it's a low blow for her character, and it's just... There's so much about the way she's been written all the way up until this point that it's so hard for me to believe that she would be bullied into this by 2 of her abusers. Yeah. Like, and then at the end of it, be like, you're not really Leoben. What the fuck does that do for us in that?
Yeah,
what does that do for me in that moment?
So stupid.
That gives me no relief.
So your abusive mother had one more bit of power she held over you. She convinced you it was okay for you to kill yourself. And like, if she's and yeah, it is different from when Athena said to Hilo, hey, shoot me so that because I know I'm not going to die. This is just going to send me back into this other body, so I'm going to do this other thing.
Not that it's not messed up in its own way, of course. But
this is like, we don't even know for sure that she's going to wake up as downloaded in a new Cylon body. This is so...
What does that do for us as the audience? I don't know how to relate to that. Because... I feel like it's bullshit.
All it does is make people who've gone through abuse be like, oh, yeah, maybe they were just trying to, like, help me. Or, like, oh, yeah, I do feel at peace with death, so now I can end things. Like, no.
I don't like the implications.
I
don't like the implications in what they use of... You've been here so many times before. Like, Leah been sitting there and talking to her about her destructiveness.
You never let yourself die before.
How dare you? How dare you? Like, you sit there and you talk about how you want to die or you're this or that, and then you're never brave enough to follow through with it.
Yeah,
Fuck you. That makes me angry as someone who is... Oh, yeah, the more you sit with it. As someone who has struggled with suicidal tendencies and has been on the edge and has tried to take those steps in the past. There's a reason why I have my little, semicolon on my wrist. Like... Something that goes on in people's heads in those moments are, you're not brave enough to do this. What, you're a coward? I can't follow through. You can't follow through on the thing that you feel like you need to do to make yourself feel better.
When the brave
it's a fucking bad feeling.
Yeah.
Like,
the brave thing is to keep on fucking living.
Yeah.
I'm so angry. There's almost nothing that can happen after this to make me feel like this choice was justified. I'm sorry, that is some
She can be the
bullshit.
final 5. That's, again, we've talked about it. We're like, oh, crap, Starbucks probably part of the final 5. And that's great, and that's fine, and I'm down for that. But I don't know why.
But now it's not even a fun plot point. Now it's not even fun. I can't even be like, I knew it. Now I'm like, cool.
She's probably a part of it somehow. With this destiny and this bullshit and blah, 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 blah.
Dumb. No wonder they didn't get her and Lee together.
Well, no, because now they need to be able to use this as a shitty emotional motivation for him to continue to be sour and like, probably sour his relationship further with Dee at some point or whatever. Like,
this is like Moffat levels of angry for me. I'm so furious.
I don't like it. I don't like that. Abusive parents and abusive relationships in general, whether it's like physical, emotional, mental, like whatever, like when it's someone that you're supposed to have, like we talked about, no wonder why she has an issue with authorities, because the person of authority in her life was garbage. Yeah. Absolutely garbage. And treated her with no respect. Therefore, she didn't learn how to give respect, because why would you? You have someone beating you and slamming your fingers in the door or breaking a broomstick over your head.
That is not teaching someone strength.
No.
That's abusing them.
That's an abusive, manipulative tactic.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this because it'll make you stronger.
It's like, no. You're doing this because it gives you power.
You're doing this because you're miserable with your own self, because you had no power over how you conquered your life. You were the quitter. You didn't follow through to be an officer. You didn't follow through on these things that you thought would make your life better. Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Your own. And I hate giving her that last moment with her of like, oh, now my mom didn't die alone, or whatever the fuck. That.
What the heck were they thinking?
No.
What the heck were they thinking with this episode?
I don't know.
Unless, literally, here's the only way to make this better. I've thought of how they can do it. Is if in a follow-up episode, they're like, ha ha ha, wasn't that all a big crazy Scion trick? We sure did trick you, Kara. We convinced you of this, but of course that would never happen because, and she'd be like, oh no, I was tricked.
And like ends up on the other side. But her ship exploded though. That's the thing that I don't. She did, well, okay. She did have her hand on the emergency.
Like she was going to eject.
Yes. I will say that I do recall seeing her put her hand on that, and that was when she told Lee, I'm not scared anymore. So maybe she ejected herself out and is going to travel to the other side of this storm.
The only other way you could make this better is if she didn't actually kill herself. That is,
because that's bullshit.
I cannot get past this idea that she's at peace with death now, so now I just die.
No.
I'm sorry. That's the coward thing. I'm sorry. That's cowardly.
It's death and grief and suicide are very complicated. It's very complicated emotions and feelings, and there are some parts of it that people don't talk about and that it doesn't get acknowledged or looked upon. And it's the fact that anger is a huge emotion after death, especially someone who took their life.
I'm sorry, nothing makes me more angry. I would be very blunt.
Yes.
That's why I have this reaction. Because, like, honestly, this is so...
It's hard. It's hard, and it feels like some people might take it as emotionless, or some people might take it... Like, I know what you're...
If you kill yourself, f*** you.
It sucks.
Because I'm now left here to have to deal with it.
Yeah. The ripple effects.
So, it's the most selfish thing I can think of. And that's how I feel. And that's my reaction to it. And that's... So if you think that that's something you want to do, just know, I'm sorry. Like, look at what you're going to leave people behind with. You are not relieving them of a burden. You're giving them a burden. I'm sorry. It makes me so angry.
This is something this is a very valid emotional reaction that doesn't get talked about. I just had someone in my life lose someone in this way for their very first time. I have unfortunately lost more than a handful of people I know to suicide, and it fucking sucks. This person, she's talking about how she's angry, but she's not seeing anybody else talk about it. And we sat there and had a conversation, and she was afraid to say it. And I was like, no, you get to be angry. And I'm sorry that those people are making you feel like you can't, because everyone's doing the like, oh, I'm so sad. And it's like, that's fine. That is a valid thing. But anger is also just as valid. This person took their life because they were sad and they were low, and it sucks, and it is sad, and I empathize on that because, again, I've been there. Yeah. I've walked that line, and it's a sad, scary line. But I will say, and this is exactly what I just said to her about this, is that one of the biggest things that has always kept me is knowing that I would be putting people through what I have had to go through. Yeah. And I can't do that. Yeah. I can't do that to the people I love. Yeah. Because even if it feels like I'm alone or I don't have these people that care for me, it's not true. Yeah. I have people in my life who care about me so deeply, and I would be leaving them behind with the pain that I have dealt with time and time and time and time and time again. And that's fucked, and it's selfish. And it sucks. I still get angry at the people that I love, who I miss dearly. Yeah. I just told Sam the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I was screaming at my car at my cousin. who passed away several years now on Thanksgiving. I was screaming at him in my car because I was so angry. I'm still so angry at him. How fucking dare you? How dare you run from the problems that you had and do this? And it just,
yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's and it feels like this glorified it.
Yeah, that's why I'm angry. Yes, I agree. That's what it feels like.
It felt glorified. And again, they could always change. Like, they'll maybe do something to
maybe
pull the sharp left turn, rip the rug out from underneath us.
Proven wrong, but in this moment, obviously, like, this is a reaction.
Reaction.
All we can do is react to what we've seen, and this is my reaction. I hate it.
Angry.
Yeah.
Angry.
And now you know.
And it's so funny. Before we started this today, we were like, oh, we're going to start with BSG and see. Maybe we'll want to, like, we'll have time to decide if we want to watch another one or not. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch another one right now.
I'm not watching another one right now.
I'm like, we're going to go watch Lower Decks. And it's going to be great. We're not going to deal with this. That one's frustrating.
I'm not talking to Battlestar Galactica for a little while. I'm not going to answer its text.
No. Oh my gosh.
Leave it on read.
I'm not even going to leave it on read. I'm going to leave it unread.
No,
You're not even going to know. I've looked at the little notification in my bar so I can see part of the message, and I go,
no. No, I'm not talking to you right now.
Muting the conversation.
No, I'm not talking to you right now.
I don't need your notification.
You need to think about what you've done for a little while.
There is nothing anyone could do to make my piece of shit abusive father in his last moments of life. No, you could never. Yeah. You could never. Death again, complicated feelings, all these things, blah, blah, blah. But no. I am not letting those last moments come back and manipulate me the way that you fucking treated me my entire life.
No.
Absolutely not. I hated that. The mom thing, hated that.
I did too.
Hated that.
Man, if this
that was frustrating.
If this is Starbucks' storyline, like, what a bit of disrespect to this character.
I'd be so curious to know how Katie Sackhoff feels about that episode. I'd be curious to know how she feels about that episode if that were the end. Like if someone were to have interviewed her right after that episode, I'd love to know her feelings. And then if we do see something or it comes back or however it comes back, whatever, see how she feels afterwards and if she's able to look back on it differently. Because like you said, it's going to be very hard to look back on this episode. And the only thing I'm holding on to right now is it looked like she was going to grab onto the emergency hatch.
It did look for a minute like she was going to eject out. It did.
Yeah.
So maybe she did.
Maybe that's it.
But
I don't like how they did it.
But to set us up to think
the emotional
that she killed herself, it's Moffat. It's Moffat shenanigans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a showrunner and writer for Doctor Who, if you're not familiar, who does this kind of emotional, in my opinion, manipulative storytelling, and it makes me really angry. And I talk about it in our Doctor Who reaction, so that's why I'm referencing it here.
It upsets some people, and I'm sure some people feel a type of way right now listening to this whole thing.
It's a reaction.
Friendly reminder, it's a reaction. That's, there are plenty of channels out there who do commentary and reviews and full breakdowns of stuff after they've seen the entire show, after they've done all of that stuff.
This is the first time, right? We don't know what's coming next.
I don't know.
All I know is I'm mad right now.
It's like people... the early days of Doctor Who being mad at you for not liking Mickey and me not telling you to not like Mickey. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Spoil the fact that this character has potential growth? Like, you have to go through and feel what you're going to feel because it's the first time you're watching it. Yeah, anyways, we're yelling at you and you might not even be... Like, I'm not even yelling at all of you. It's just like a near... It's just... We're angry! I'm just angry.
So much yelling! I love that all this yelling and shouting
couldn't be bothered.
Hasn't moved.
If you guys know, that's a piece of toast. Like, that's a piece of toast, like,
he's a little
stuffed animal, and that's
marmalade.
butter. That's butter. Or marmalade. Maybe Vegemite.
Shepherd. No, he's out.
You're twitching. I normally get them with the
high pitch. He's out.
So annoyed.
All right, and on that note, I think we should be out too. Please,
I'm gonna go watch Lower
subscribe
Decks.
to the channel. like the video, leave us a comment, a nice one to give us some, we obviously need some emotional support right now. And if you would like to financially support us, go check out our Patreon. Our patrons are the reason that this channel is able to exist. So thank you so much for everyone who supports us there. You get full-length reactions, access to our Discord community, and higher tiers get behind-the-scenes fun, extra reactions. So
if you're at our highest tier, you get access to a private Discord chat where we hang out and have some more convo there if you really want to get into it with us.
Yeah. And, cool.
Catch us next time.
We
eventually watch more
Battlestar Galactica.
So say we all.